The sweetest part of India with the sweetest language and with a sweet tooth. Bengal was once known as the Core Bengal, a name believed by many to have its origin from the word gur or molasses. Jaggery is made from molasses. Age-old sweets of Bengal were primarily a different combination of jaggery, coconut and puffed rice of different varieties. With the colonial invasion in our country, it is learned that Portuguese brought in the cheese, and soon our Indian ancestors learned to make it a game changer, and they named it Chana. Bengal sweet is now familiar in all metropolises in our country, and it has also spread its wings in the foreign country. Seasonal festivals or the daily offerings to our domestic eaters, sweets are a must. Sweet also made its iconic presence in the film Gopi Gayi Bagabai by great Mr. Guptipara.
আরে বোঝায় হাড়ি হাড়ি মন্ডা মিঠাই কাড়ি কাড়ি যায় মিহিদানা পুলি পিঠে জিবে গজা মিঠে মিঠে আছে যত সেরা মিষ্টি আসে দেখো এলো বৃষ্টি এলো বৃষ্টি এলো বৃষ্টি এলো বৃষ্টি
Let's check out the most famous and heritage sweets of Bengal.
Let us now discuss about the famous and most popular sweets of Bengal. Kolkata Rasgulla. The most widely familiar and known Bengali sweet is Rasgulla. Nobin Chandra Das is said to be the inventor who had a small shop in Bagbazar, Kolkata. Rasgullas are also found widely in films and Bengali songs. The GI Registry of Chennai awarded GI tag to Bangla Rasgulla in the year 2017. Rasgulla, the iconic sweet, is made of ball-shaped dumplings of chena and semolina dough cooked in a light syrup of sugar. The Ranaghat Panthwas are distinctively different in taste, so as well it is softer inside. Experts say that they probably use a bit more khoa kheer in making. Jagu Moira Jogeshwar Pramanik is said to be the inventor of the specialized Pantua in Ranaghat. There is a shop by his name too. Rasgulla and Pantua are like twins. One name automatically comes after the other. The color of Pantua varies from pale light brown to blackish. Color varies according to frying time. This traditional sweet is made of deep fried after having pasted chana and mixing with ghee, flour, soda and jaggery. It is very similar to Lady Kenny with slight difference in taste and making techniques. Lady Kenny. The name originates from the name of Lady Canning, the wife of Lord Canning, the first Viceroy of India under the British rule. The famous sweet maker of Calcutta, Bhim Chandra Nag, was asked to make a special sweet on her birthday. It's light brown in texture and made of chena, khoya, flour and soaked in sugar syrup and deep fried. The shape is usually cylindrical, so Lady Kenny was also originated in Kolkata. Lal Diya of Nabodip. It's another unique and indispensable sweet dish of traditional Bengali cuisine. It appears at the end of all Bengali festive dishes. While sour curd is preferred in other states of India, sweet curd is widely popular in West Bengal. In Bengal, Misti doi is consumed as a sweetmeat throughout the year. It is also called Keer Doi. Lal doi is prepared by boiling pure milk, and it is boiled first in wooden fire and later in coal fire. No pigment is added to make it reddish, and that's the technique of the cook. Kali Ghosh and Hori Ghosh are said to be the pioneer in making Lal Doi. Jonaiyer Monohara. Literally in Bengali, it means one who steals your heart. Jonai in Hooghly district is famous for Monohara and known to be its origin. It has a crunchy sugar-coated or jaggery in winter, hard crust and the softer Sandesh like inside. Monohara from Beldanga of Murshidabad is also quite famous. Chana, milk, khoya, and sugar mixed together is used to make the dough. Latter caramel or the nolen gur is added as a coating. Making of any sweets always needs some special technique which only the cook knows. Muruba from Shuri. Muruba is an Arabic word meaning sweet fruit preserve. Shuri in Birbhum district is well known for various fruits or vegetables murabba. This kind of sweets are soft, delicious, chewy to hard candied and can be preserved for about 6 to 8 months depending on its composition. Raw vegetables or fruits are dipped in syrup. Murabbas can be of papaya, bell, pumpkin, potol, etc. Nikoti originated in Shantipur, a town in Ranaghat subdivision of Nadia district, West Bengal. It is made with chana flour mixed with cardamom fried in ghee after giving it an oblong shape and small in size. It is then soaked in sugar syrup. Some also add up a pinch of pepper to give it a unique taste. Nikoti in smaller ball shape are also added to Sheetabhog as toppings. Keer Mohon is said to have originated in Murshidabad, a town on the left bank of the river Ganges in the identically named district. It is a bit similar to Roshavola but slightly hard if you bite, with a small of cardamom in it. Finely crushed almonds, cashews, pista are also used in its authentic style of preparation. Chana and khoa are the most obvious ingredients in this. Motichur laddu from Bisnupur. The word laddu is originated from Sanskrit word lattika or ladduka, which means smaller balls, and in Hindi moti means pearl and chur is dust. Motichur history is dated back 2000 years in the dynasty of Chandragupta Maurya and originated in Bihar. Later, it was brought in Bisnupur, a temple town in the district of Bankura. Bardhamane's Sheetabhog. Sheetabhog is a flavorful dessert that looks like plain rice or vermicelli. The rice-like cheese strings is made from dough kneaded with fresh chana and rice flour. It is deep fried and then soaked in sugar syrup. It is then spread to dry. Mehidana from Bardhaman is another famous sweet that always sounded along with Sheetabhog. Whenever a train makes a halt at Bardhaman Junction, numerous vendors flock around at any hour of the day shouting Mehidana, Sheetabhog. These two items are actually supplementary to each other. Powdered rice and besan are usually mixed at a particular ratio along with ghee, powdered sugar and saffron. Kanshat is a signature item of Malda district in West Bengal. An area has been named after this sweet as Kanshat More. It is said to be sold within half an hour of its arrival in the shop. It was a favorite sweet of Indira Gandhi. It is shaped like a small cylindrical chana dumpling covered with a granny texture of khoya kheer. Shaktigarh Langcha. The small town named as Shaktigarh within Purbo Bardhaman district is almost synonymous to the famous sweet Langcha. There are hundreds of shops on the NH19, which was old NH2, interestingly named after the sweets like Langcha Bhavan, Langcha Shodon, Adi Langcha, Notun Langcha. In this sweet is cylindrical shape, tapered at both ends, reddish brown in color. It contains chana, moida, khoya, sugar to make a dough, ultimately fried in ghee till brownish. Later it is also soaked in sugar syrup. Baharampur district is famous for chana bora. It is said that once Maharaja Manindra Chandra Nondi of Kashim Bazar asked his cook to make a kind of sweet which is neither Rasgulla nor Pantua. The cook in his skilled hand and wit created this sweet. It is also made of chana, flour, sugar syrup, but technique of mixing other spices and specialized cooking gave it a different identity. Shorbhaja and Shorpuria from Krishnanagar are the two varieties of sweets and are like twin brothers, usually pronounced in tandem. It is made from the cream of milk, chana and khoya mixed together. The difference of Shorbhaja and Shorpuria is the latter is baked whereas the former is deep fried. Adhur Chandra Das and Sons is the legendary name in Krishnanagar which sells these two ever popular sweets. We never utter Moa alone. It is always a prefixed by Joynagurer Moa, a small town in South 24 Parganas district. Eventually, wherever it is made, unless the name of the town is prefixed, it will perhaps never be sold. It's a seasonal sweet, delicately prepared from konokchur khoi, that is puffed rice, mixed with jaggery extracted from date palm, eventually decorated by cashew nut, raisins, pista, etc. This Joynagar Moa has received GI tag as well. Irony is that the best Moa makers are actually from Bahura, a nearby village. Pundendu Ghosh and Nitya Gopal Sarkar of Joynagar town are said to be the pioneers for commercializing of Moa. Mithya Shandish from Bankura. It has origin in Beliator in Bankura district. It is learned that during the era of Mollo Raj, it was a favorite in king's family. It is made of gram flour and ghee. The grinded moong dal is mixed with khoya kheer and round balls are made of. A thick layer of sugar paste is applied later after having fried in ghee. Khupu Shandish from Guptipara. This variety of sweet is exclusively made from chana out of cow's milk. It's a kind of widely known Makha Shandish given a shape of circular plates like and two such pieces pasted together. With time, in early 19th century, it became very popular among the elite Calcuttans. They used to run to Guptipara for fetching such sweets on occasions like marriage. Babosa, as the place called Khirpai in West Midnapur, is the origin of this sweet. Basic ingredients of this sweet are also flour, milk, and ghee. It is usually given a shape of a mold, deep fried as usual, and served in sugar syrup or with honey. Rabri is a semi-viscous sweetmeat. Its origin is most likely Varanasi or Mathura. It is usually made by boiling milk on low heat for prolonged time and collecting its skin in layers. The color changes to pale yellow or off-white. Jaggery, spices and nuts are then added to give it a flavor. A pair of village, Gangpur and Aya, their original name is now almost changed to Rabrigram.
Hi friends, আমি দেবাঞ্জনা আর আমার রিকোয়েস্ট থাকলো উইকেন্ড টুরস ফ্রম বিয়ন্ড কে প্লিজ 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 সাবস্ক্রাইব করো।